work visa for Canada that falls under the IEC, or International Experience Canada. The major perk for most candidates is that you don't need to take the IELTS exam, which is the finest thing about this work visa for two of its streams. A job offer is not necessary. The minimal amount of money needed as proof of funding is $2,500 Canadian dollars. You don't even need an LMIA, or Labour Market Impact Assessment. It is available to all employment sectors, so it doesn't matter if you work in a skilled or unskilled vocation, and practically all nationalities are eligible to apply. Additionally, your spouse or common law partner may apply for an open work visa that will enable them to accept any job offer made by any firm in Canada. In this video, we'll go over everything you need to know about the IEC work permit, including the 3 streams to which you can apply, the portal to use to find job offers for this visa, the benefits offered, the cost and processing time of the visa, the eligibility requirements, who can apply, and how to apply. So, to get all the information, pay attention and watch the video through to the end. Please hit the like, subscribe, and don't forget to push the notification bell for upcoming episodes. So, without any further delay, let's jump into the video. Let's begin with the exact details of the global talent streams and their benefits. Let's begin by going through the specifics of the new work permit and its advantages. The new work permit will be provided under International Experience Canada, which allows applicants to get work permits that are particular to their employer. So what makes this work permit advantageous for you? You may apply for an IEC work permit from practically anywhere in the globe, regardless of whether you're employed in a skilled or unskilled position. You don't need to take the IELTS exam, or complete an LMIA to receive one, which saves you and your Canadian employer a lot of time and effort. Another nice feature is that spouses and partners of these work permit applicants bond for Canada may receive an open work permit, enabling them to work in Canada for any company, and they may even transfer jobs if they so want for 2 out of the 3 streams of the IEC. You don't even require a job offer, which is a major relief to many candidates. Since you don't require an LMIA, the visa processing period is extremely quick, just 6 weeks, and the charge is only 156 Canadian dollars. The IEC essentially functions as a work visa that allows you to travel and work in Canada for a maximum of 2 years. Under the IEC, 3 streams are accessible, and they are as follows. The holiday working stream for internships for young professionals, and the worldwide co-op. We'll go into great depth about each of these 3 streams so you can choose which one applies to you. The first stream is the young professional stream, for which you will receive a work permit that is tailored to your employer. You must be between the ages of 18 and 35 to participate in this stream. Although a work offer is required for this stream, there are registered organizations mentioned on the IRCC website that can assist individuals from outside Canada in obtaining these offers. For assistance in organizing your vacation to Canada, get in touch with a reputable organization. They can assist you with the local taxes and rules. They will support you with your job search, transportation, and housing needs. Your dependents, such as your spouse or children, can apply for visiting visas and then, after arriving in Canada, obtain employment if they so want. They have a lot of openings right now, so if you have the very minimum of abilities, you'll almost certainly receive an offer letter from them. The International Co-op Internship Stream is the next one for which you may apply. If you are enrolled in a Canadian post-secondary school as a student, getting a work visa through this route is significantly simpler. You must complete this job placement or internship to finish your study courses, which are offered by many institutions as part of their study programs. Therefore, the firm where you are interning gives you an employer-specific work permit, allowing you to continue working there once your study term is over. The key prerequisites for the stream are that you must apply for it while your study course is still in progress and not after it is over, since you must complete an internship as part of your studies. Second, the internship you proposed in Canada has to be specifically related to your area of study. Whether you're considering taking a study course in Canada, be sure to find out if your college or university provides internships as part of their study courses, so you don't have to waste time looking for a job and can instead start working in Canada right away once your study course is over. If your college or university does not offer internships as part of their study courses, be sure to ask about this so you don't have to waste time looking for a job. The third stream is the working holiday stream, for which a job offer from Canada is not even necessary. You may just take a direct flight to Canada and look for work while they're on a vacation. The sole need is that you must be a citizen of one of the 35 countries that are mentioned on the IEC homepage of the IRCC website. You won't need to take the IELTS test for this one, nor will you need an LMIA either. So what's the catch? So, for example, if you're from the United States, the United Kingdom, Australia, or any of the other nations listed and you visit Canada for, say, a year or so on vacation, you can look for a job and start working there right away to support or fund your vacation or travel expenses, which is why it's called the Working Holiday Visa. You are permitted to work in Canada for as many employers as you choose, and keep in mind that a job offer is not required to apply for a work visa. Therefore, this is the stream with the fewest requirements aside from the restriction that you must be a citizen of a qualifying country. However, for the two other streams we mentioned before, anyone from anywhere in the globe can apply, and there are still very few qualifications to meet. We'll now inform you which job application portal you should utilize and which platform has internships. Therefore, the first thing you should do is just put IEC Canada into Google to see the IRCC page for the organization. Visit Who Can Apply as soon as possible to see whether you qualify for any of the IEC programs. You may now pick your nation if it is among the ones that are qualified and mentioned here, or you can just select My country isn't listed if it isn't. For example, if you choose Australia from the drop-down selection, you'll find that you qualify for all IEC streams. What if you don't come from one of the nations that qualify? You need not worry, simply choose My nation is not listed from the drop-down box. As you can see, your country must have a youth mobility agreement with Canada, or you must employ a recognized organization or a RO. The same organizations that we previously discussed for the young professional stream are these recognized organizations. Therefore, you may utilize these reputable businesses to get employment in Canada. You can see the first one there, which is ISEC Canada, a non-profit that accepts applicants from nations like Brazil and India. Therefore, be sure that your nation qualifies for the organization you are choosing before choosing your RO, the sort of work permit that is available, the target market, which is the 18 to 30 age range, and of course the qualifying nations, will all be visible. When you first access the ISEC website, you may select Let's Get Started to view a comprehensive list of positions for which you can apply. Since this list includes positions from all around the world, be sure to choose Canada as your search location. Now, if your work profile isn't included there, don't be disheartened, simply check back later. These positions are always being updated. Now, what types of documentation must you provide that you have your ITA? First, your proof of funds. As opposed to immigration programs, which require more than 13,000 Canadian dollars, your IEC work visa only requires $2,500 in proof of funds. Because you already have a job offer, you will therefore only need to demonstrate your ability to pay for living expenses for the first 3 months after arriving in Canada. The report of your medical test is in the following paper. Second is, report of your medical test. You must have a medical exam performed by a doctor who has been approved by the IRCC, often known as a panel physician, from any nation where you have recently resided or visited for 6 months or more. You should wait until you've been invited to apply for a medical test, to ensure that your findings don't expire because they only remain valid for a year. The next requirement is health insurance. All of your time in Canada must be covered by your health insurance. You will be issued a work permit that expires on the same day as your insurance if your health insurance doesn't cover the entirety of your stay in Canada. The expense of transporting you to a medical facility, or bringing you back to your place of origin must be covered by your insurance for medical care, hospitalization, and repatriation. And the last and most important document is your police clearance certificate, or PCC. You require a PCC from the nation or territory where you now reside, as well as from any other nation or territory where you have spent 6 months or more consecutively. The accepted organization or RO letter, if you're employing their services, is the following document along with other standard papers like your passport, digital picture, and resume. The RO you're using will provide you with a confirmation letter that will help in your work permit application. That is all we have for today, in this episode. What are your thoughts on this? Please let us know in the comments section below. Thanks for watching the entire episode. Hopefully, the information is useful to you. See you later in the next episode. Till then, take care.